Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scott Roberton with MarineMax. Today I'm going to take you through the Ocean Alexander 37L. We are going to start today on the Beach Club. This is a well set up area with an L-shaped couch, got a TV, it's got air conditioning, it's got an ice maker and refrigerator for your entertainment. This whole area is done in teak, but to enjoy this type of beach club, the actual platform folds down from the back of the boat, and then this whole area expands the transom of the yacht. You do have the ability to have stainless poles that do go straight up and then connect to the flybridge hardtop, which will give you great shade back here as well. As we make our way up from the beach club, we come onto this large aft deck on the 37L. First area to recognize is this large C-shaped seating that you have here. We have the tables are split, so you can easily access and get in and out of this seating area. Both these tables are supported by real nice, thick stainless posts. Also, this entire area is all laid out in teak. We do have a complete wet bar here with a TV that flips down in this corner as well. This wet bar has a refrigerator and an ice maker built in. The other nice thing about this aft deck is you have a nice set of gradual steps that'll take you to the flybridge, and you can utilize the aft deck up there as well and access the sky lounge. So as we move forward from the aft deck into the salon, we walk through these beautiful stainless doors that are all electric. You got their floor to ceiling, great visibility. You can really see your aft deck and enjoy the view from here inside the salon. So this salon, great inviting area. It's got an L-shaped couch. It's got two extra chairs here, which are made by Paterno Frau, which are probably the most comfortable two chairs I've ever sat in. The wood throughout this boat is going to be your Novus Dusk. This is our darker wood. So we have a complement of a high gloss table to match up with that, which is real nice. We do have a 55-inch television that drops down from the ceiling, and then above it we have the Novus Dusk wood when this TV is open, so this is finished off with glass. Here we just have a cabinet for storage, but as you move your way forward, you're going to see you have beautiful access up to your sky lounge, and then this is a buffet that's going to have your silverware and your glassware, and so some of your glassware that's in here is all etched in Ocean Alexander. Beautiful stuff. All has a safe place to go while you're running. It's all locked down. So this is a 5-stateroom yacht with an on-deck master. So with 5 staterooms, we have 10 chairs here. So this table being more of an oval shape, it really allows everyone to kind of have some free room at this table. Beautiful backdrop here to the dining table. This is a butterfly piece of marble. You can see the detail of how they pieced this together and made this come together, and I mean, it's just perfection all the way across. And then we have backlighting, and then again, it's accented in a high gloss dark wood that we use throughout the boat. One of the nice features that we do have on this boat is the swing out folding deck. So this deck over on this side, since we're at a marina today, we're unable to fold it out due to an electrical box that's there. But this whole deck does open up, and then it has rails, and you can go out here and have a glass of wine or hors d'oeuvres or just enjoy the day. So as we make our way to the starboard side, this is really a nice touch. We've done a full refrigerator, and then down below we have an ice maker with a freezer. And then next to that, we're going to have your wine cooler for out here. So real nice touch having a cabinet here close to the dining room in the salon. So as we make our way going forward, before we get to the galley, you're going to notice here's your day head. Your day head's accessible from the interior as much as from the sliding door that's on this side as well. So if you're out back swimming or you're out back, you know, you don't want someone to come through the salon, easily can come around the side deck. You can stay on the marble floor and walk into the bathroom. So as we continue forward, we're going to go into the galley. This is an enormous galley for a 37-meter yacht. You got a tremendous amount of storage. You got great refrigeration. We have a huge refrigerator here. We've got a freezer. We have an additional wine cooler here. So as the chef is preparing, if he wants to pull wine from here, he can, or he can move it over to the day wine cellar as well. Notice the big window we have here. This adds in a lot of natural light for the chef, but also we do have a door that pushes out to the side and allows them to bring provisions in for the chef over bringing them through the salon. But again, this is all Wolf appliances here. You got a Wolf oven, you got a convection microwave here. You've got another Wolf microwave here. If you want to see the interior space of this Sub-Zero, all refrigeration. A Miele dishwasher. And a trash compactor. Really nice pantry over here in the corner. So this goes very deep inside, but that's an entire pantry. And then great storage over on this side. And then we did add an ice maker that we hid over here in the corner. So you do have a Scotsman ice maker over here too. But you'll notice the shape of the galley layout here. It's really done so the chef can plate for all 10 guests and have a lot of room for the stew and the mates to bring the food out to the owners and their guests. So as we make our way out of the galley, we're going to go into the on-deck master. One of the new features we put into the 37L was we added an office into the master of for the 37L. So here, nice little couch. You got a desk. We added a TV, a 42-inch television here. So nice setup here. It's hidden behind the bed. It also has a pocket door that allows you to shut this off. So for some privacy, if your wife is sleeping or your significant other, you can have a little privacy for there as well. So you've got a sliding door on both sides. So when you have an on-deck master like this, and you have the main head shower downstairs, in the middle of the evening, if someone needed to use the restroom, this becomes a little bit more difficult. So Ocean Alexander has incorporated over here on the port side, as you make your way around, there's a night bathroom here. So this night bathroom makes it real easy to utilize on those late hours. But again, like the other side, you still have a door that will slide over and enclose this entire area. So as you look around, you're going to notice this is 180 degrees of all windows. Beautiful light that comes in. We have all electric shades that do drop down in here. We did a little refrigerator in here for the owners. So as we make our way down these 3 steps, so as we come down to the first part of the master head, one thing you're going to notice is we have a closet space on both the port and starboard side. So here's some great storage as well as drawers, but then we also have a really nice closet on that side. This is additional, so these two are going to duplicate each other. And then we do have additional drawers that go along here. So, but real comfortable area. So as you make your way down into the main part of the master head, you're going to notice on one side we've got the the head itself. But you'll notice how the toilet opens up as you walk up to it. And then the flooring and the walls here are all the same. So on this side, which is your starboard side, you're going to have a really nice walk-in shower. Places for all of your shampoo and all that to go, and soaps. And then you've got a rain shower here with your water jets on in front of you. So these floors are all heated in here. So if you come out of the shower, you're not stepping onto a cold floor. You do have opposing sinks and mirrors, which is real nice for space. And then of course we have a jacuzzi tub. And then you'll notice also this floor and this backdrop behind the jacuzzi itself is all the same marble. So if you wanted some privacy in this area from the master, you have this door that closes, and you have that as well. And it's a full-length mirror. All right, we're making our way down to the lower companionway. We have 4 staterooms down here. First, we have 2 identical VIPs that are on the port and starboard side. So we're going to walk into the port side one here, just give you a good idea. So we've got an oversized queen-size bed in here. We got 2 beautiful nightstands that are accented in the Novus dusk with the marble tops. And then all of our wood walls, again, are in a matte finish. We've got a 42-inch television, and one thing to really notice is how big these windows are again in here. So much natural light that gets an opportunity to come in. And in these VIPs, we got kind of lucky with the space and the design here. We're actually able to put a little sit-down couch here in the corner. So to open up this head area, we were able to put 2 doors that slide together. And having these doors that slide together is a big plus because it allows you to have a little bit more room walking in. So most of them we end up doing where you end up having just 1 door. This actually was a great way to do it, to open up this entire area. So single sink and then a beautiful walk-in shower. Again, you can see the floor and the walls are all done in the same marble. So as we move forward, one nice touch that was added to the lower companionway here is you've got a freezer with an ice maker and then a refrigerator up top for the guests. As we move forward, you're going to have 2 staterooms here as well. Both of these staterooms are equipped with single beds. They're oversized singles, but then they have the ability to come together. So the first room we'll show you is where they're apart. So this is on your starboard side, and this nightstand that's in the center, once you move the bed over here to the left of us, another nightstand will appear, and we'll show that to you in the other stateroom. This will actually turn into almost a king-size bed. Each of these rooms will have their own in-suite heads and separate showers. As we make our way across the hall, you're going to notice we've taken these 2 single beds, and we do have a comforter now that actually, when you put them together, we got 1 comforter that goes over both mattresses. But now there's an example of that other nightstand. This room as well is identical. It gets its own in-suite head and shower. So as you come out, one of the shots that's really beautiful is just to look at the detail that Ocean Alexander does. Like just between the hinges to the doors and the thickness of the doors and how everything is just proportionally set up for easy walk around on the beds, easy access to the heads. It's really well done. One area now that we're going to talk about is the forward part that is forward of these staterooms. So as we move forward here in the lower companionway area, we're going to go into a utility room. In this utility room, you're going to have 2 commercial washer and dryers. You're going to have additional refrigeration and freezer space. You're going to have a sink in here, but you're going to have a ton of storage to be able to put things. And there's a third refrigerator as well. This is access to your bow thruster. But this room is such a plus for extra waters, extra food, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to put down here. So as we make our way up from the salon and dining room, we enter the Sky Lounge. This is a enormous area that has the ability to have a refrigerator up here, as well as an ice maker freezer. But this becomes a theater room in here. So what we've done is we've created an L-style couch in here, which really gives it comfortable for everybody, and then added 2 Patrono Frau chairs, kind of like we have in the salon, but just in a different color. But if you get an opportunity one day to walk on one of these, this is probably the most comfortable chair that I mentioned earlier. But as you make your way around, we did another day head up here as well. So again, this boat offers 2 day heads, one on the main level and one up here. So just forward of this area is the helm. Has a door for privacy for the captain. The captain has a desk in here. He's got the ability to put all kinds of books, navigation books, whatever he needs. He's got cabinet storage. He has drawer storage. This is also, with the 2600 MTUs, this is actually a really cool feature. This allows you to plug in and be able to walk port and starboard to this boat from the aft area of the flybridge, also from the aft deck. This gives the captain the ability to put the engines in out of gear, and he can stand in any of these one places on the starboard or the port side. So moving up, 3 beautiful helm chairs, once again with diamond stitching, the Ocean Alexander emblem built into them. But just look at this helm. It looks like a piece of artwork. I mean, it's just so well, the detail, the way the screens are like raised up. These are 34-inch screens. Once again, here we've got our complete Octoplex system with a profile picture of the boat that gives you the ability to run all the systems from one place. You also have redundancy with this, having it in the cruise quarters. But we have dual anchors on this. We got hydraulic stabilizers that are 0 speed. And we also have a bow and stern thruster as well, which are hydraulic. The bow and stern thruster controls are right here. And then your stabilizer gauges are right here. So once again, it's all very well laid out for the captain. And even in the captain's chair, we have this remote here that allows him to move things around on the screens. This area has access to a Portuguese bridge from the port or starboard side from the helm. As you make your way out, you're going to notice on the port and starboard side, the captain has his bow and stern thruster. He has engine controls, so he can stand up here and maneuver the boat into the marina. The Portuguese bridge, which is accessed from the helm area on the port or starboard side, you're going to notice that we put some tremendous seating here where you can really sit back and stretch your legs. We also did one on the starboard side. But if you wanted to face forward, we've got a nice seat right here in the front as well. So as we move aft from the Sky Lounge, we come to the aft deck of the flybridge. We do have an area that's covered, so we got a really nice, huge couch area here in a C shape, and a table that can be folded up and expanded like this with chairs added on the outside. On the opposing side, over on the port side, we've got a full bar with ice maker, refrigeration. We have a drop-down television from the ceiling right there. It actually comes straight down, and we got a full working grill. So one of the features on this boat is it's a tri-deck. It being a tri-deck, we've moved the jacuzzi up top. So what we've done is we've left pretty much a blanket area out here for you to do what you like. Some customers like to put a big hard bottom inflatable up here, so we have a davit. Some customers want to put furniture up here and just tow a center console. So we've left this area open kind of so each owner can set it up the way they want to. One thing that's a nice feature though out here is in each corner, you'll notice, and then also mid-fly bridge, you'll notice places for 4 stainless poles to go up to hold an awning that attaches to the back of the flybridge hardtop here. So we move our way up from the aft deck of the Sky Lounge area, and now we're at the tri-deck. This is one enormous area for this size of a flybridge. You've got tremendous seating across the back, unbelievable table. But forward of this, we've actually stopped the hardtop so that the jacuzzi itself is in the sun, or if it's at night when you're in there enjoying it, you can see the stars. So we've actually modified this hardtop so that it's stopped right here. You also have a TV that pops up from here, so you have a television up here. And then we also have added, so you can have a refrigerator and an ice maker. So this is an ice maker with a freezer, and this is your refrigerator. And behind these 2 cabinets is just storage. You got sunbathing on both sides up here. So if you wanted to not use this for a hot tub or a cool tub and you just wanted to sunbathe, you could do that. So now we're gonna make our way from the tri-deck down the 2 flights of stairs, and now we're gonna go see what the cruise quarters looks like. Welcome to the 37L cruise quarters. This cruise quarters has 3 staterooms, one of them being for the captain, which he has his own head, and then the other 2 rooms will share a head. So first off, we'll start over in this area where you got a decent dinette area, nice L-shaped couch, and across from that, you got 2 of your washer and dryers, 1 of each, but commercial units. So as we make our way halfway through, this is one of the crew quarters rooms. We have a refrigerator and a freezer, a microwave, a 2-burner stove, but lots of storage above and great storage underneath. Nice little galley. So as you make your way into over here, you're going to notice we've got, this is where the captain stays, who he has his own private head and shower, but nice size room, great storage in here for him as well. And straight across the hallway is going to be your 3rd crew quarter with 2 bunks. So at the end of the day, you can do 5 or 6 if you had a husband-wife team. And this is the other bathroom and full walk-in shower for the cruise quarters. So now, as we make our way into the engine room, these are twin MTU 2600 engines. You've got, this area is fully air conditioned. You got twin generators. We got twin water makers. We got a head treatment system for the waste. Sight gauges for your fuel again. Great accessibility around the motors, so you can service just about anything you want to get to. This one also has the ability, the 37L gives you the ability to go global with this boat. So if you were to go to Europe, you can plug into 50 hertz because it's got an Atlas converter system on it. And that Atlas system is just to the aft part of the cruise quarters. We also equip the engine room with engine room cameras, one facing forward and one facing aft. As we make our way to the bow, one of the nice features up here is we've got a really large sun pad up here. So this can good for 4 people, but it's just a nice relaxing area. If you're out yachting for the day, you get a nice breeze in your face. But one of the things we want to point out is this is your master stateroom that you're looking at through these windows. And look at the round glass, how they've actually pieced all this together. From an exterior view, this is just a beautiful addition to this boat. And then as you see the tier of the tri-deck, where we were earlier, up where the hot tub is, and then where the sky lounge is, and then look at the Portuguese bridge right in front of the helm. It's just a beautiful step up. This is a gorgeous view from up here. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for the time today to walk through the Ocean Alexander 37L. Again, my name is Scott Roberton, and I look forward to the next yacht.